Morning, folks. This is Sean from Wild Enough to Shoot At. I had been talking to several people on the internet, on our website, on our email, from our YouTube page, and we've been talking a lot about predator hunting and first one thing and another. A lot of folks have been talking a lot about ghillie suits and camouflage for predator hunting and various things like that. So I was just putting the finishing touches on a new ghillie suit this morning, and I wanted to address a couple of things. I don't want to try to tell you guys how to build a ghillie suit. That's ridiculous. Go on YouTube. There's 500 different videos on how to do that. There's a couple of things though that I do with my ghillie suits that I just wanted to mention to you guys, just something to think about while you're building your ghillie suit before you get it all done, and you know, just some tips and things like that. So here's just a couple of tips that I wanted to throw out for you because we use our ghillie suits to hunt in. I'm not a Marine Corps sniper. I'm not a Navy SEAL sniper. You know, I'm not going to be laying someplace for 2 or 3 days at a time waiting on one target. We put our ghillie suits to use. We predator hunt in them. I happen to also turkey hunt in mine. So for a quote-unquote hunting ghillie suit, here's a couple of tips that you might want to think about as you're constructing yours. So hold on just a sec and we'll be right back. Hey folks, welcome back. This is the new ghillie suit. I'm back in West Virginia now, so I wanted to put together a ghillie that had more of the colors and the textures that we have here in our local woodlands. A lot of hills, a lot of fallen leaves, a lot of browns, tans, yellows, reds, and also wanted to be able to incorporate some of the green as well for turkey season. Now, what I used for this suit as a main portion is just an old, it was supposed to be a waterproof jacket that wasn't, and so, you know, started out with my netting, and I sewed just a piece of OD hood on the back of it that I got off of an old M65 field jacket. So anyway, and then I used the normal things, burlap, jute. I chose to use yarn. A lot of people say that they don't like yarn because it frizzes out too much, but I've got some yarn, and I don't know if you guys can see these colors, but hold on just a second. Let me grab it here. Now this yarn came from a local big box store, and I like it because you can see it changes colors as you go through it, and it has all the colors that I wanted to incorporate into my suit in one roll. So I went ahead and used it. I've used yarn before. It does tend to frizz out a little more than say your jute, things like that, but don't be afraid to use it. You know, just don't make an entire suit out of it or you'll look like a big fuzzball that the cat got a hold of. But so anyway, here's a couple of things that I wanted to point out about my ghillie suit. I go heavy on the back and the tops of the arms, because a lot of times when I'm coyote hunting, I know I'm just going to be in a 15, 20, 30, 40 minute set. So a lot of times I'm prone, and I really want that part of me covered up, the back part and around my shoulders and my face. But here's the second thing that I think is really important. I go a little lighter on the front of my suits just because when I'm turkey hunting, I'm sitting down, you know, with my back against a tree or something like that. So I don't feel the need to have so much on the front, because if I am laying down coyote hunting, I don't want all that bulk underneath me. I don't want to feel like I'm laying on a mattress. So one important thing that I think a lot of people fail to think about is, if you're wearing a ghillie jacket that goes down past your waist, down, you know, onto your thighs, when you sit down, if you bulk a bunch of material up right here along this waistline, it can tend to get a little uncomfortable. So I always take my jacket, I see where the waistline's going to be, and I ghillie below it and above it, so that when I'm sitting down, I don't have this big bulk of material. I have a big bulk of something else, but I don't have a big bulk of material right around my waist. That I think is a very, very important thing. Another important thing, I think, depending on whether you are left or right-handed, make sure you keep the shoulder area of your ghillie free. You don't want to be putting, you know, a rifle, the butt of your rifle, or, you know, your shotgun or something up against that, because it's a whole lot nicer to be able to, and easier to get that good solid, you know, shoulder set when you don't have ghillie there. So leave the material off of your shoulders, and whichever side you need for it to be on. Again, keep the front a little lighter. It's a lot more comfortable. It's a little cheaper. You don't have to use as much material. A couple of guys asked me exactly what I used. This is netting I got off eBay, the yarn that I just talked to you about. I also just got some green jute. I think that came from Lowe's. It was about $1.99 a little bundle. And I used a camo burlap, you know, one of those 12 by 5 or whatever they are, burlap things that you can get at Walmart for about 12 bucks. And I just cut it into strips. I like that because it gives some different colors to the burlap. It's not all, it's got a lot of black in it, some darker browns. I also like it because if you just go out and buy a bunch of burlap and you start dyeing it and, you know, pulling out different strands and all that stuff, man, that is a mess. It's a mess, and it's very, very time consuming when you can buy the camo burlap and then bring your colors in with different colors of jute or yarn or something like that. So, but anyway, this is my new ghillie. I already tried it out a little bit predator hunting. It works great. I really, really like it. Can't wait to do some turkey hunting with it and some more predator hunting with it, probably next weekend. But also, don't forget, this is my final tip. When you're out there, wherever you are, whatever you're hunting, throw this ghillie down on the ground and pile some leaves in it, pile some sticks in it. And, you know, that's what this netting is for. You can stick all kinds of things down in this extra netting all around your, you know, your other materials. And that really, really makes a difference. So anyway, like I said, if you want to know how to build one, go online, they'll show you. But these are just some pretty important and I think helpful tips, you know, that might help you out when you build your suit. So we sure appreciate all the emails and the comments and everything. The YouTube channel is just blowing up. You guys are watching those videos, and I'm so happy that you're enjoying them. Keep it coming. We do it for you guys. You know, we're not making any money off this. We just like bringing this kind of stuff to you. So hope you like this. Hope you enjoy it. Get out there, build yourself a ghillie suit. It doesn't really cost that much, and make sure that you keep watching Wild Enough to Shoot At. And it's Sunday, Daytona 500 day, and I'm gonna go throw this up on the Facebook and YouTube real quick, and then I'm gonna watch the race. So you guys, thanks for watching. We really appreciate you. See you next time.